This edition of Radio Stone Update is sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand-new state-of-the-art factory. Learn more at www.quantra.in.
Hi, I'm Kay Shipper with the latest in hard surfaces industry news from Radio Stone Update. While some Brazilian natural stone received relief from high U.S. tariffs late last month, efforts continue to get favorable rates for a larger selection of stone. Meeting August 1st in Washington, representatives of the Brazilian stone industry, joined by officials from 2 U.S. trade organizations, made their concern clear over a 40% tariff on their products. Leaders of the Brazilian Natural Stone Association, Centro Rojas, the Natural Stone Institute, NSI, and the National Association of Home Builders, NAHB, signed a letter calling for additional exemptions for Brazilian materials. After announcing a new 40% tariff on goods from Brazil, in addition to a proposed 10% levy, President Donald Trump signed an executive order in late July with a long list of tariff exemptions that represent an estimated 40% of all Brazilian exports to the United States. Included in that list is monumental or building nesoi, an export category that includes quartzite, the major stone product exported from Brazil. Quartzite represents approximately half of Brazil's stone exports to this country. Although grateful for the exemption of that category, the letter emphasizes the need to expand the exemption list, since it does not include materials such as marble, granite, and slate, which are also widely used by the U.S. building industry. Estimates indicate the cost of new homes in the U.S. could rise by $10,900 if those stones aren't excluded from the tariff. The new tariff schedule became effective August 5th. The letter, jointly signed by the 3 entities, reinforces the request to include those other Brazilian materials in the list of exemptions. Fabio Cruz, vice president of Centro Rojas, said that there are no viable U.S. domestic substitutes for his country's marble, granite, and slate. Jim Heeb, CEO of NSI, noted that more than 15,000 natural stone companies and more than 200,000 employees in the United States will be hurt if no further adjustments are made. According to the NAHB, approximately 7% of all building materials now used in single and multi-family residential construction originates outside the U.S. That $10,900 increase in the cost of a new home comes on top of a 41.6% increase in the cost of construction materials in the last 5 years since the pandemic. By comparison, the total inflation rate over that period is 21.9%.
This edition of Radio Stone Update is sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of the world's toughest, most beautiful quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand new state-of-the-art factory. Quantra's quartz surfaces come in over 80 stunning designs in 3 sizes with every customization possible. Choice of thickness, cut-edge profiles, polished, super-honed, brushed and other finishes, from slabs to cut-to-size countertops and all the way to prefabs. You name it, Quantra does it. And now, Quantra launches the world's first range of seamless, one-piece molded quartz sinks and basins, made with Quantra's own exclusive proprietary technology, unique in all the world. Speed, quality, commitment, that's Quantra. To know more about the world of Quantra, come visit www.quantra.in.
Tariffs also made the list of items covered during Caesarstone Limited's second quarter earnings report earlier this month. The Israel-based surfaces manufacturer uses several companies worldwide to produce its product and will be seeing varied results due to new U.S. tariffs. Said Caesarstone CFO Nahum Trost, Quote, based on our mix of sources, we estimate the tariff impact in the range of 15% to 25% on products sold in the United States, end quote. He added, quote, the U.S. represents approximately half of our total revenue based on our current inventory levels. We expect the impact of those tariffs to be more fully pronounced as we move through the year, end quote. Trost added that the company is, quote, evaluating pricing actions in the U.S. to balance market competitiveness with margin protection, end quote. The earnings report also covered Caesarstone's situation in personal injury claims involving respirable crystalline silica and worker silicosis. As of June 30th, the company faced lawsuits from 423 individuals, with 233 filed in the United States. CFO Trost reported that Caesarstone won a California jury trial on a claim in the second quarter. However, the company also recorded a $44.9 million provision in the second quarter, plus $25.6 million in insurance receivables to deal with possible losses concerning claims. As for full second quarter financial performance, Caesarstone posted a net loss of $18.5 million, which is double the amount suffered at the same time last year. The company recorded quarterly sales of $49.6 million in the United States, a year-over-year decline of 17%. Trost did point out the company's partnership with Lowe's as a positive in the U.S. market, as sales grew by double digits from 2024 at the big box stores. The International Surface Fabricators Association, ISFA, appoints Lori Weber as its new Chief Executive Officer. Weber brings more than 25 years of experience in workforce development, strategic planning, and operational leadership. She has worked across nonprofit, trade, and credentialing organizations, developing nationally recognized certification programs and leading teams through transformation and growth. She's best known for building systems that support both organizational excellence and individual potential. Says Weber, quote, ISFA has a strong reputation for connection, quality, and craft, and I'm honored to join this incredible community and lead the organization into its next phase, end quote. Weber succeeds Marissa Bankert, who left the organization at the end of July. Park Industries officially opened registration for ParkFest 2025, scheduled to take place at the company's St. Cloud, Minnesota headquarters on October 1st and 2nd. The event is designed for stone professionals from across North America, with live machine demos, education sessions, shop tours, and a behind-the-scenes look at Park's world-class manufacturing facility. Highlights include an all-new product launch, 3 $10,000 giveaways, breakout sessions on key topics, a pavilion with more than 20 industry vendor sponsors, and a Made in Minnesota celebration. Molly Hauer, Park Director of Marketing, says, quote, attendees will get hands-on learning, see the latest technology in action, and connect with peers and industry leaders, end quote. Registration is free. Go to www.parkindustries.com/parkfest. Minnesota will be a busy place for industry members early this fall. Cottage Grove, Minnesota-based Fabricator's Choice will observe its silver anniversary on September 11th and 12th with the Fab Choice Experience. Fabricator's Choice will hold one-day sessions of the event on back-to-back days and will bring all attendees together for an evening celebratory dinner. One of the most technologically advanced stone surface manufacturing facilities, the event will showcase its Phototop 5.0 templating through complete countertop system, which features digitally integrated Burkhart-Loeffler manufacturing machines. Representatives of brands such as Action Flow, Burkhart-Loeffler, Mapiscan by Mapstone, Measure Square, and Stone Profits will be on hand to demonstrate how operational resources can improve bottom-line performance. Additionally, Phototop 5.0 users will be on hand to discuss the digitally integrated template system. Hosting partner Burkhart-Loeffler will have executives on hand from Germany during the event. Each one-day event will include a morning continental breakfast, on-site lunch, and a September 11th dinner for all attendees. Special room rates are available and transportation will be provided. Space is limited. For more information, go to https://events.fabchoice.com. Carlstadt, New Jersey-based Neolith received approval from the New York City Office of Technical Certification and Research, the OTCR, for use of its sintered stone as outdoor wall cladding. The technical letter from the OTCR confirms the sintered material is a non-combustible surface approved for use on exterior wall cladding under the 2022 New York City Construction Code. Neolith becomes an alternative material that meets or exceeds the code's requirements for quality, strength, effectiveness, fire resistance, durability, and overall safety. The OTCR's role is essential in New York, where materials and assemblies that fall outside standard code requirements must undergo rigorous technical evaluation to ensure they provide equivalent or superior performance. The acceptance letter states that Neolith satisfied the non-combustibility requirements for exterior cladding, making it an ideal choice for projects where enhanced fire safety and code compliance are paramount. This is only Neolith's most recent fire safety certification. In 2017, Neolith panels installed with Neolith StrongFix ventilated facade system passed the National Fire Protection Association's 285 test for limiting vertical and horizontal flame propagation. More recently, Neolith panels have been incorporated into additional ventilated face wall assemblies that achieve NFPA 285 compliance. The panels have been validated across a range of rain screen configurations, whether installed over concrete, structural insulated sheathing, or metal stud substrates, among others. Cosentino will open 3 of its namesake city showrooms in Dallas, Honolulu, and Richmond, Virginia this summer. The new showrooms are designed to serve as a source of inspiration for local architects, designers, and homeowners, offering a unique space with immersive touchpoints, cutting-edge technology, and access to the latest products. Each new city showroom offers local flair combined with Cosentino's rich Mediterranean history to showcase the company's latest in Decton, Silestone, and Sensa innovations. The Dallas location is in the heart of the Dallas Design District and offers 6,200 square feet of display space and includes a warehouse. The Honolulu City showroom will be found at Vibrant Waterfront Plaza and will total 2,900 square feet of space, and the Richmond, Virginia facility totals 4,490 square feet in a 121-year-old building in the Scotts Addition District. The Spanish surfacing company is investing $4.76 million in the 3 projects, which bring the total of Cosentino City showrooms in the United States to 12 and 41 worldwide. Next to open will be the first Cosentino studio, which will be located in Naples, Florida. The Cosentino studio is a new commercial model that will complement the city showroom concept with a full product showroom, diverse application displays, and a work area for client meetings in a smaller footprint and located in Naples' downtown design area. The Cosentino studio is scheduled to open in the first quarter of 2026. The 26th China Xiamen International Stone Fair has opened booth reservations for next year's show on March 16th through 19th. The Xiamen Stone Fair is an important meeting point for architects, designers, developers, contractors, and distributors from all over the world. The 2025 show drew more than 153,000 attendees from more than 120 countries. The largest sector of attendees was those involved in purchasing equipment and materials, closely followed by those in production, processing, or manufacturing. Another 19% came from the design community. Additionally, the show provided access to more than 200 media and associations worldwide. With demands for megaprojects and luxury development skyrocketing throughout China, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and Oceania, Xiamen offers a location to touch all those markets with products and equipment. For more information, go to www.stonefair.org.cn. Remember, for the latest information on U.S. hard surfaces imports, go to Hard Surface Report at www.hardsurfacereport.com. For a transcript of this broadcast, go to www.radiostoneupdate.com. I'm Kay Schipper for Radio Stone Update, and we'll see you here again soon.
This edition of Radio Stone Update has been sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand-new state-of-the-art factory. Learn more at www.quantra.in.